All right, so I'm going to go to the board, and I'm going to keep us going with Brittany.
All right, cool.
All right, come along. All right, this is just a review of yesterday. Brittany has decided to spend 50% of her money on her parents and the remainder on her sister, brother, and friend. That means of the $120 she has to spend, she will use. Now remember, 50% is 50 over 100, which is equal to a half. So whatever the half of the 20 is what she, or 120 is what she's going to spend total on her mom and dad. So she's going to do $60 total on mom and dad. And that leaves her the other $60 total to do on her brothers and sisters. And brother, sister, and friend, I'm sorry. But if you remember, she was going to split that evenly between mom and dad. So mom's going to get $30 and dad's going to get $30. And then she has to split this other 60 3 ways, so that means each of the others are going to get $20. Okay, so that's just to remind us where we're at from yesterday. So let's take a look at today. Now, Brittany has received a coupon in the mail toward her dad's gift. She's going to get 25% off that item. If dad's gift is originally $30, remember that's how much she said she could spend on dad, how much will she spend now with that 25% off? There's 2 different ways to do this. Typically, if it's a discount, what I have my students do, all percents are out of 100, so we would take 100% and we would subtract the discount, or the 25 in this case. That means 75% of her original budget is what she's really going to spend on dad. So how much is she going to spend on her dad? Well, let's see. I'm going to set up the proportion. 75 over 100 is equal to N, and dad's 30. Okay? So now what we're going to do is we cross multiply. I have the calculator here to do it a little quicker. So 75 times 30 is 2,250. And then you have your 100N if you do the cross multiplying. You divide by the 100. And so she's going to spend $22.50 on her dad. Don't forget to label your stuff, because that actually helps us know if you're talking dollars or if you're talking cups or what you might be talking about in your problem. So $22.50 on her father. So now that means she saved herself $7.50, and she's got to decide, what am I going to do with this $7.50? She has decided that she's going to add that to her mom's money. So now she's got 30 plus the $7.50, which means she's going to do $37.50 on mom. If she does that, what percent of her overall budget has she spent on her mom? Well, remember, we're finding percent, so it's X over 100 is equal to 37.5 over 120. And I can do all this right on the calculator. You can cross multiply here, so you get 3750 divided by 120. So let's do that. Whoops, put the pen down. 3750 divide by 120. And we're going to get 31.25%. So she's going to spend 31.25% on mom if she puts that money with her mom's gift. So let's take a look now. And what if she decides she wants to split it evenly with her sister, her brother, and her friend instead? Because she's spending a little bit more on mom than she is dad. She doesn't want to show that favoritism. So let's see what percent that brings her friends and her brother and sister to. So we have 750. We're going to divide that by 3, which is 7.5 divided by 3 equals 250 each. So that means you're now going to do $22.50 on the brother $22.50 on the sister, and $22.50 on her friend. So now, if we want to find out what percentage of the 120 she's spending on each, again, we're going to do the x over the 100 is equal to $22.50 over the 120. You cross multiply here, so you have x is equal to 2,250, and give myself a little room to write my denominator of 120. Again, 2250 divided by 120. That's equal to 18.75% on each of her brother, her sister, and her friend. But you know what? After all that thinking and everything, Brittany's gotten hungry. She's decided she's going to just spend that $7.50 and buy herself a pretzel and a soda. So she now needs to figure out how much of the budget she's spending on herself. So we're going to do x over 100. And we have $7.50 over 120. Again, we're going to cross multiply. So you get 750 divided by 120. And we're going to divide that by the 120. We're going to get, she's going to spend 6.25% of her $120 budget on herself. I really hope that helps. I'm with her. I'll spend the money on me. I like the pretzel and soda. All right? I hope that helps you.